Good afternoon, students. I didn't want to unmute just yet, but Peter Gay showed after me a while ago. Peter Gay, what is wrong with you? Oh no, sir. Oh, you sent me an email? Oh, after me I said that Miss Peter Gay and I was in my email just now. From to you,
I
you do
think
the homework?
from 2 days ago, sir.
From when?
2 days ago.
Okay. Is it regarding an override?
No.
Okay, all right. Because I can't respond to the override requests just yet because good teacher is still finalizing the grades. All right. I will look at that, Peter Gay. But did you do the homework?
No,
Jesus.
sir. This would have been my first class.
Oh, geez, the first class. First class and you shout out for me so loud, Peter Gay. Sure. She likes
All
itself, man. All right,
I'm,
me soon talk to you, Peter.
right.
Cool. Sorry, CC, you're coming in?
I said it's my first class to sir, so I don't have any homework.
Your favor. You know, me throw big son off for you. You remember the squall where they come in a foundation tree when it nearly lift you up?
This is the piece of stuff there. Everybody starts saying, what that?
Same way, so no matter make me send one squall come. Where they go do? They go buy food to don't.
I'm if you tell you, no,
All
sir.
right, good. All right. So me remember. So no make me make the squall come back for you again here.
All right, my general.
All right.
I hope you how close are you to finishing those
I'm very close. It's just that I went in office today and I was marking and I felt real good. And trust me, they recognized that I was in the office and every minute somebody came and I got distracted.
and I'd sir man try.
No, but it's normally I got somewhere else go hide, but because school just start, everybody in them office space.
Okay,
So
okay.
me decide now, say, you know what? I am gonna go home and finish mark. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I went home and I don't mark want something. And I said,
At least you're honest, I don't lie. At least
no, but the only thing I can do is to be honest. And I said to myself, better me to just lock the door and stay in the office and decide to me now go answer. But I went home, I had some food to eat, and the next thing I wanted to do was to sleep. So, but I'm going to sit up tonight, man, and get it. I know it will be out before next week, as I did say to you. And for those of you who are coming in again, I apologize. It's just that we all know that they push the exams down,
yes, sir. Yeah.
facilitate the stuff, and you know, school really started off with a bang. I mean, I finished mark off one set of exam papers already now, so it's not that I wasn't doing anything. Um, so I'm completing the foundation 3, but it's just that I know you guys are requesting overrides, so I really have not been responding to the overrides. But I got a telephone call from, got a WhatsApp message from. Okay, so you recognize I was supposed to be down for business stats, but some changes had to be made. So Mr. Karenga is down for the business stats. And he says to me that there are some questions in the class regarding doing pre-calculus and business stats simultaneously. He's a new lecturer, very experienced, but new lecturer. Let me just set it straight from this vantage point regarding pre-calculus. And I want you to listen carefully. Students are not allowed to move on to business statistics without, oh Lord Jesus. Hold on. Student having problem. Hold on. All right. Sorry guys. I have additional responsibilities here. Some students, new students again, having challenge understanding the link. Well, the student is not getting the link, so I had to go and search for the classes and send off. So forgive me. This may happen, maybe I'm thinking maybe another week until it is sorted out. But just bear on with me, please. Uh, it will it will soon sort out. All right. So I want to get this out of the way because Mr. Karinga spoke to me about it, and I want you guys to understand the situation. The situation that as head of the math department, well, for this academic year, Mrs. Hall Francis is acting as head of the department as I move over to the dean of the faculty fully. But Mrs. Hall Francis and I, nonetheless, she's my assistant to math, but nonetheless, we work very close together and we continue for this academic year to work closer together. And I want you to hear me carefully, guys. Once upon a time, we had students wanting to move on to year 3 and couldn't move on to year 3 because it's either them pass the business statistics and fail pre-calculus and fail business calculus and fail one of the foundational courses, and a whole lot of things were happening. And the students could not move over to year 3. Once upon a time, I was a CCCJ internal rep for the college. One of the things that I know for a fact is that no student should be allowed to year 3 with a year 1 course outstanding. You are not allowed to move on to year 4 with a year 2 course outstanding. So you can't move on to another year where you have a course in not that year, but in a previous year outstanding. It's against the regulations. The system is going to flag you. Even if you go to class, you're not going to have a print of anything because they're going to bar you from the exams. And I came on, I saw what was happening, and I changed the system so that it can flow seamlessly. As head of the math department, with my assistant, Mrs. Hall Francis, that was our responsibility to make sure that students can streamline the process. So here what is happening. We are saying to students, do not move on to any year 2 math courses until you have successfully completed all your year 1 courses. I said this last semester in Foundation 3 when I had you for the summer, and I'm saying it to you now. So those of you who are now doing pre-calculus with me and are going to the business statistics class, that should not happen. That should not happen. All right, hold on for me, please. A student of the class is calling me. Sorry about that. A student again, well, for this class, can't find the link. Let me ask a question. Um, did you all receive the link, or is only some persons received the link and you shared it to your classmates? How did you get the link for the class today?
It's in the email.
In the email.
All right. Okay, I hear that. Thank you. Did anybody in this class didn't receive that email with the link and had to beg somebody the link? If so, just let me know, please. Okay. No. Because it's the second student now that is calling to say they're not getting the link. So I need to make a note of those students and send off to ICT. All right. So hear me now, students. I know lots of you have anxiety and lots of you are wanting to, you mess up and You have to spend an extra semester. So your aim now is to do as many courses as you possibly can. I'm saying to you, the math courses are those courses that you should not be playing with. They can mess you up if you play with them. Here what my recommendation is. If you are lagging behind in your math courses because you have to do the foundational courses, the only 2 courses I want you to move up to year 3 with are business calculus and business statistics. So any one of you doing pre-calculus now and have intentions of doing the business statistics, you will not get the prerequisite override for it. It's very important that you hear what Sir Shand is saying. You will not get the prerequisite override for it. What I'm suggesting that you do, my students, is to channel your energies into the pre-calculus, pass the pre-calculus, and if those of you, I know I had conversations with a few students, message me privately and we had a little one-on-one academic advisement. This is what I also said to them. Make sure that you get the pre-calculus out of the way. Come January morning, God sparing life, you can move over, you can transfer over to year 3 and carry no more than 2 courses. And the 2 courses that I want you to carry, worst case scenario, are business statistics and business calculus. Students, it is very important that you listen to my instructions. Let me just say something else again on that. You may not know, but let me just tell you. There are few students in our system that, when you finish your associate degree, you should get an associate degree, and then when you finish the bachelor's, you should get a bachelor's. So upon graduation, over the 4-year period, you should have 2 certificates from the CCCJ. Associate of Science in Business Administration, Bachelor's of Science in Business Administration, whether or not you're going to major in finance and management or accounting or marketing or HR, right? There are some students, because of what I am just explaining to you, will only leave with a bachelor's and they won't get a print of award for their associate degree. Why? Because they would have gone through, they would have done the business calculus for argument's sake and the business statistics. Some decide they want to do it in them final year. Some do it in them 3rd year and fail it, and have to go back and do it in them 4th year. And CCCJ will not award 2 degrees in your graduating year. What am I saying? Let me give you an example. Say, oh Lord, which one? Let me use math because I want to be very specific. You pass everything and you follow what Sir Shand is saying. And you get out of the business calculus, statistics class, and you're focusing on your pre-calculus because you don't want to fall into the category of not moving on to year 3. Associate degree alone now cut it. Now cut it. And then what happened now is that you finish the stuff and you go to year 3, and then you say, you know what? I'm not going to do the 2 of them a year. I'm going to do 1 in year 3 and 1 in year 4. Listen to what is going to happen. You do the 1 in year 3, we say to you, congratulations. But guess what? You have the 1 in year 4, because you didn't finish on time, you have to then apply for a print of award. When you apply for the print of award, when you do the business statistics or the business calculus in that other year, say the 1st semester, and you do the print of award, CCCJ will recognize that you're in your 4th year and you cannot get the award, the physical award, to say that you have completed an Associate of Science in Business Administration. But you pass the business calculus now, so you finish the associate. You know, so you finish the associate now. And CCCJ knows so you finish the associates. And then you go through now, and you feel nothing for the bachelors. You go through straight for the bachelors. And then now when graduation come, you expect to get 2 something. I want to 1 something, I will get the award that says Bachelors of Science. CCCJ in their regulation, they do not award 2 degrees within the same year. So the regulations that Mr. Shand, or the math department, yes, headed by Mr. Shand, has put in place is to ensure that you guys can complete your stuff when you can get to the 2 awards. When you can get to the double awards, the associates and the bachelors. So I hope that I've made myself abundantly clear. I will stop talking and then ask if there's any clarification that I must do. If not, I can jump into my pre-calculus. There are any questions? All right, there's something that
Yes, sir, I have a question.
Go ahead, please, OJ.
Would you recommend doing business calculus and business statistics in the same semester?
It can be done. Students have done it. It can be done. Let me thank you for that, Audrey, because I was going to say something else and I decided that I wasn't going to say it, but because you asked a question, I'm going to say it. So one of the other challenges that we find, and if you speak to Mr. Saul Francis or any other math lecturers, they will tell you, one of the other challenges that I find is the business statistics is easy. It is actually easier than pre-calculus. So what we find is that because it is easy and students gravitate towards it, some students will do the business calculus. When we normally allow students to do both of them, they will do the pre-calculus and the business statistics at the same time. Pass the business statistics with flying colors, but fail pre-calculus, and it don't do them any good. You know why? Them still can move on to year 3. They have to sit out a semester and do the pre-calculus before they move on to year 3. So instead of doing 2 courses, and you end up focusing on 1, I better just do the 1 course, the first year course, and get it out of the way, and then you can go. So yes, OJ, you can do both business calculus and business statistics at the same time. We allow it. I allow it. Because as I said, business statistics is easier to pass than the business calculus. Business calculus is going to be heavy. I'm going to be frank with you. It's going to be a little heavy, and that's why you must understand what is happening here. Let me go 1 step further. If you scrape through pre-calculus, you're going to have a difficulty with business calculus. If you pass pre-calculus comfortably, you can breeze through business calculus. Let me say it 1 more time. If you struggle in pre-calculus, you're going to struggle in business calculus. If you pass pre-calculus with flying colors, business calculus is going to be a breeze for you. So I'm going to ask you to just pay attention. Just work with me. I don't want no attitudinal problem again. And one of the reasons, and I shouldn't be raising this again, but I heard about the comments, made in the stuff, and trust me, it's only because I'm Christian why I even decide to take up this class, because I forgive you guys, and you know yourselves. And that's I'm not going back into any WhatsApp group. But if you just channel your energies when you're having your face-to comments and your rudeness, if you channel those energies into your schoolwork, you'll be better off. It doesn't have to be me. It could be any other lecturer. When a student is rude to a teacher, and you find all the adjectives and all the energies to be rude to a teacher, if you put those energies into your schoolwork, you'll be a better person. And I'm being very frank and honest with it. It goes for math and language and IT and everything else. Please come to class, focus on the lesson, tunnel vision. Coming to you, TB. Focus on the lesson, less energy on the areas that don't matter much, and just focus and channel on those areas that really matters. Real talk, and I'm going to beg you to just do something. Before you go, Cherise, TT, go ahead, please, and then Cherise after. Tiana?
Sir, I really didn't want to say it out loud, was texting.
Okay,
But I was
okay. No, man, no. You don't have to say it out loud. You can't text me. It's just that I don't remember. I don't. You and I spoke before about your situation.
no, I didn't.
Right, right. But when you sent me that message now, how about you or whatever it is, I wouldn't know that. But no, you can send me. Oh, okay. So you actually were sending something to me private. All right, continue privately, please.
Something,
Sharice?
yes, sir.
Oh,
Hi,
hold on.
sir.
Sharice,
Yes, I'm here, sir. Good afternoon.
afternoon.
Sir, what's the best way to get in contact with you? Because today, when I went down to Extend, my friend and I we were discussing the same issue she's having, and she's going into year 2, and that she did not do pre-calculus, and now she's having a challenge. Sir, you're there?
He's not there, Sharice.
Okay.
I can bounce off namesake.
Mhm. He normally gives us his telephone number, or he works with the email.
Email, Sharice. But we created a WhatsApp group though, but he won't be joining us. But you can get him via email.
Okay, thanks.
All right, sir, no day now we just keep a party quick and fast. Somebody get eyes.
Not nice.
Get the white, the red, with overproof, the tonic wine.
Baby, baby, bye.
Baby, pop. Baby, pop. Bye.
Wait, I mean, you create a WhatsApp group and let me see it now.
All right, sorry guys, I apologize. I struggled all of today.
You can't struggle, look more.
No, so it's all right. We not class, you know what? Wait. We don't class, you know what? Man, I struggled all of today, and I'm still struggling with the internet. All right. Sorry, Sharice, you were asking the best way to reach in touch with me. Why? What happened now?
All right, so today I was at school today, and I met up with one of my friends, and she's having the same issue. She did not do pre-calculus, and now she's unable to move to year 2.
Oh, so you are supporting the point that I'm making, right?
Yes, because I said to her it's best that she could join if she don't want to do it because she don't have math. So I don't know. I'm not sure if the head of school was explaining it properly to her, because the way you explain it, I understand. So if she speaks with you, it best you could guide her, because she's really mad at this point. I want to
Yeah,
leave
all
the
right.
school.
Yeah, man. And tell her not leave. I'll be at school tomorrow. I have a round of
You're
interviews to
breaking
do
up.
tomorrow. Um, I'll be at school from about, well, the interview start at 8:30, so I should be there before then. Um, mm, all right. The interview should end at by about 12 o'clock. So what she can do, she can meet me in the foyer of the library tomorrow, and I'm hoping she knows what I look like. And and I'll be more than happy to speak with her. Sharice, you said something else that I need to, and I really hope it's not, I don't want to call the student's name, but I mean, I met a student who was with me for Foundation 3 in the summer. And I remember sending an email out when I had 28 students not doing, or 23, one of them 20 something numbers, not doing anything on the Educasoft platform. And I had sent out an email and it started a whole bangarang of stuff. I was called to business one day this week because one of those students actually dropped out of the class, of the pre-calculus class. That student was in a bad position because that student did not pass Foundation 1, did not pass Foundation 2. When I look on Edico, the student, however, was doing work on Edico, and the student had reached about halfway on Edico with pretty good grades. And then the student said to me when I touched base, "Sir, I'm going to stop because," and that was it. I didn't get no reason. I'm going to stop because, and that was it. Now the student is supposed to be promoted to year 2. And the student cannot be promoted to year 2. Cannot be promoted to year 2 because you're not supposed to be promoted to year 2 without passing your foundational courses. And I explained to the student, if only you had done the pre-calculus. Yeah, no, the grades don't in yet, but I mean, the grades will come in soon because I'm almost finished. What the student could have done, say the student did Foundation 3 and pass it, could just focus on Foundation 1 this semester and pass it. And then by second semester, I would have given an override because the student has 2 out of the 3. And then the student could do pre-calculus and then Foundation 2 at the same time. Yes, the student will have business calculus and business statistics out, but the student could be promoted to year 3, which is what I explained to you earlier. Now that the student never did Foundation 3, the student now has to do over Foundation 1 this semester, and then the student has to wait until second semester to do Foundation Concept 2. Because the student can't do pre-calculus because the student just will have 1, providing that the student pass the Foundation 1 in first semester. So the student now have to wait until summer of next year, God's willing, to pick up back Foundation 3. And hopefully, pre-calculus is being offered in the summer so that at the end of this academic year, the student can move on to year 3. Failing that, the student has to sit out or spend an extra semester to get the pre-calculus out, and then may join the year 3 group, not in 2020, not in 2025, but January of 2026. We're in 24 now, you know. So the student can go year 3, September 25. The students have to wait until January 2026 before they can go to year 3. That is a waste of time. But some students don't listen. They want to do your own thing. And the final point I'm going to make, because I really had to do it because Mr. Karinga spoke to me. I know the student, but Mr. Karinga spoke to me and I say, you know what, it may be more than one student. Let me explain it. My final explanation is, and I'm supposed to be meeting with the year 1 students. Some students come into the program, they don't pass CSET math, and we're introducing them to Foundation Concept 1, 2, 3, and they're opting to go and do over CXC math. And we say to them, if you fail it, you cannot move on. Well, my mother said I'm not supposed to do Foundation 1, 2, 3. I'm supposed to do CXC maths. Okay, no problem. But when you fail it, don't come because you cannot move on to year 2. There was another situation like that this year. I mean, I don't have a hard heart. I mean, my heart is, I mean, I'm a man of my word. If I say I'm not going to do something, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah,
But, you know, true
yeah.
that.
True
True that.
Sir, yes, I will leave a chance again. That's so
Yeah, man, I know, CC, because it's sometimes when I see things that go on, but in a case like this, I can't say 1 to year 2 because it's when the permits are to be printed and the system will recognize, say, yo, the prerequisites are not there. It's like when I go back and reopen Educasoft, you know, yeah, me soft in that regard because I have a heart to help students, even though some students don't deserve it. But I have a heart to help students. But it's not me this time now. is the Aryan system. We're smarter than me. We're now gonna print it. And the moment you bring the matter to me and say, oh sir, I'm supposed to be having pre-calculus exam now and I can't get the stuff. And I said, okay, sir, can you just give no, I have to go on the system. I'm gonna go on the system, I'm going to say, oops, you can't do the exam. But sir, I went to class one whole semester. Whose fault is that? Not mine. See, we waste the time. So students, just follow the rules, man. Just follow the rules. And the greatest rule that you can follow is do your courses and pass them. No matter, me no want your receipt money. The institution does not want your receipt money. The institution wants you to do the exam one time, pass it, and come out. The institution don't want to see you to do an associate degree for 2 years and taking 4 years to do it. No, man, that's wasting money. Yes, sir, but sir, the race is not for the swift. You always say it, but it's those who can endure and endure to the end. I agree. Things happen. Things happen. But some of you are just doing the course and failing them without any reason. You don't need to fail the courses. If you can't find the school fee to pay for come back and you have to sit out, I can understand that. But don't just do the courses them and do them for fail them and then after that, no, you have to take 1 2-year program and do it in 4 years. Waste of time, waste of money. Hold on, please. All right, guys. Yeah, so please, I'm gonna ask, I'm gonna encourage you, I'm gonna beg you to just do what it is that I want you to do. Do what it is that you come there to do. We really want to help you guys. And we want to help you in a way that you can pass the courses and move on. If you're having a difficulty, your teacher don't bite. Come and talk to me and let me know what is happening so that I can try my best to help you. All right, with that said, how many of you did my homework? Any questions? Any other questions? Thanks, Sharice. Thanks, TT, for your question. Any other questions for me?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead,
I don't
TT.
know. I don't know why you're talking about business, but that is fine. But I'll be coming to campus tomorrow, so I guess I'll be seeing you tomorrow then.
Oh, this. Tiffany, are you this?
No, I'm Peter Gay.
Oh, Peter,
So
give me
what
the
are you at for me?
I'm leaving alone, Tiffany. Tell me good evening. I don't love you anymore.
Really?
Sorry. Peter here. Only me I talk about your business. Me not talk about your business. No, man, I was just speaking generally. I guess what I think you're saying. That, that
Yeah.
applies to you. Okay, no problem. That's all
Yeah.
right, sweetie. That's all right. And, this is a family. And you sound like Tiffany a while ago, though. But this is a family. And, we discuss matters in here that, of course, we expect to stay here because we really want, each person to hold somebody else's hand to get you over the threshold. And if you sit with us, my love, you'll be fine. And the rest of you, I don't teach you. Rockstone, 40 of you know? Where you coming from? No, hold on.
Yeah, man, Eddie, kid name.
Jesus have mercy. Dead. I am dead. Oh Lord. 40, Jesus. All right, you see, let me tell you something now. You see, guys, I will be in a class here. Even though, let me just make this final disclaimer and then call it a day. Even though I am getting very closer to uploading the grades to finish my off in the first place and then upload the grades to the system, that when the grades are posted, I'm praying to God that you guys, what's your name? Dahlia said something to me in class the other day that, oh, sir, I'm good then, man. If you already passed Foundation 1 and Foundation 2, the Foundation 3 grade is not dependent upon you doing pre-calculus because I will give you the override. Really and truly, you're supposed to pass all 3 of them to move on to pre-calculus. But again, I have given you grace and say if you pass any 2 of them, I'll give you the override to do the pre-calculus while you do the other course. If when the papers are marked and we submit the stuff, yeah man, the overrides, remember I'm saying no, oh, you already have CXC math. Okay, all right, no problem, Lisa. If you this is how Francis said she didn't know, but I can check it. Once you have CXC maths already, you're fine. This is really for the foundational students. So for those of you who when I submit these grades may not fit the criteria or the matriculation requirements for the pre-calculus, it's not the end of the world. We're going to brush yourself off and we're going to come back strong. Pre-calculus will be offered in the 2nd semester. It will be fine. Just take your time, just be easy and do what it is that teacher wants of you. All right, Lisa, how do I do this now? Oh, but I can't even do it now. All right, Lisa, send me an email, please. Send me an email, Lisa. It's mark.shand.
You can just put your email in the chat, please.
I could do just that for you, my love. Send me an email. For those of you who have CXC math, send me an email so I can just check the system. And once I check the system, I can give you the override tonight at ecc.edu.gm. So it's mark.shand@ecc.edu. Oh, cockroach. Is that Lisa? You have it, but I sent it to you privately. All right, let me just go to everybody. All right, right.
So remember to check your chat, please.
Yeah, so the chat, but hold on, let me just check something. Put up. Yeah, man, I just did that. I just did that, so you see the email there to that for that person. Okay. All right, I responded to you already. Okay, I didn't respond to this. All right. Tiano, I'm gonna ask you to email me again, my love. You see what you have right here, so you can just copy it and just send it back to me. You and I need to have a conversation. Please and thanks. All right, so I have responded to, I've read all the messages in the chat just now. Is there another? Yes. And that's why I start the class 15 minutes late. Trying to give a little time. I know I made mention of this to the person who sent me the message that especially if you have a class following this class at 7 to 9, I don't expect you to sit down at work, to have both classes, that you may have to be in commute. Here's what I want you to do. Safety is paramount. I don't want no walk up and down on a road and up on a bus with no earpiece and no beats, headphone, and having a cell phone out and bad man go holding up and cutting the throat and them something there. I don't want that to happen. If on the other hand, you must travel home while my classes are going on, I do have the recordings available for you in my YouTube channel. I know I did a lot of housekeeping today. Did plan to do the housekeeping, but because the comments came to me and the many questions that you guys asked just now, I had to just sort it out so that at least you're on the same wavelength. Sharice just said to me a while ago, says, sir, friend of mine, never get the explanation. Me get it from you firsthand and me understand what you say, sir. So I needed to give you that firsthand information. If you must travel, I'm going to ask that you invest in an earpiece. You put your cell phone in the bottom of your bag and you listen on. Just send me a message that, sir, I cannot speak. Send a message, not before class, but send a message while class is in progress. So if I call upon you, I know someone who is watching this chat says, sir, remember, so she can't talk, or sir, I'm doing one taxi. And then I'll leave you alone because I want my class to be interactive. But please, safety is first. I don't want any of you to be in harm's way because you have your cell phone in out and people can't see what does that mean. All right, I must move on now. Question: how many of you did my homework?
I
Sir,
attempted it, sir. I do all of it.
Sir, this is my first class.
sir, I can't.
That's all right. That's all right, Ayana. Okay, so that is the spirit. You know how thirsty already. You don't have to do the question and get it right. But once you make an attempt of the question, that is important for me because you will be able to see where you. Oh Lord, can I leave the connector for the something? What is wrong with me? Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. What is important for me, guys, is not you doing the question and getting it right. That is important here. But what is even more important is you attempting the question and seeing where it is that you would have gone wrong. I want you to be able to make some choices, decisions that will help you. All right. So I sent you a thing in the chat. The last class, what I call a worksheet. Let me.
Sir, I sent it to the group.
You sent it to the group. Yeah, man. Thanks, my love. Thank you. Appreciate it. You know what? It's all right. I was gonna do something, but let me do it this way instead. Let me just create a new document. How much battery life I have? Okay, I have enough battery life. Let me put it this way instead so that you can. Oh, see, I'm gonna write tonight. I'm not gonna be projecting any notes. I'm gonna be writing because I want you guys to get exactly what it is that I'm doing. I'm gonna also ask somebody to assist me in an increasing of pages from now. Oh crap. Insert pages page. I'm gonna ask somebody to assist me by giving me the question, the very first question. Remember the question that I gave you in class? And I gave you the solution to the question on the worksheet? I want somebody to give me that question, please.
So it's 3 squared. So 3 squared times 3 to the 6 over 9 squared equals. Oh, right. Yes, 3 squared times 3 to the 6 over 9 squared equals.
No, that's a question. That's a question. Thank you, Daniel. Is everybody seeing my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, good job. So now, remember, because we're doing indices, we are supposed to be using indices to work the question. So I'm going to give you a recall. Recall, a to the m multiplied by a to the n is equal to a to the m plus n. So therefore, when I look at the numerator, I can write my numerator as 3 to the second power plus 6. Talk truth.
Yeah, so all right, yeah.
Right, over 9 squared.
Yeah.
And all of that now is going to be equal to, what is 2 plus 6?
Plus 6, that's all I get. No, 5. No.
Really?
2 plus 6 is 8, sir.
Yes.
8. And then I have 9 over 9 squared. But look at what is happening.
Yeah, look.
That 9 can be written in index form as 3 to the second power. Don't it?
9 times 2.
You recall, 9 is the same thing. That sign means equivalent to 3 square. So now what I'm going to do is to say 3 raised to the 8th power over 3 square, which is a 9. But that in and of itself is also being raised to the 2nd power. So let me show you something. Instead of 2 right here, so is this 2. And this 9 right here, so is this 3 squared. Look at that and tell me that you agree with me before I move on, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is there anybody in the class that don't see that yet? All right, I'm going to pause. I'm teaching way too long to know that it's not all 42 of you in the class just understood what I wrote. Some of you are here for the first time. Ayana is here for the first time. I sent you this worksheet, the solution last class on Tuesday. Some of you I know looked at it. Some of you I know didn't do a thing. And I know some of you are here for the first time. All right, all of you are here now. And I just did something. And I'm sure that it's not everybody in the class just understood what I just did. Is there a question for me?
All right, then let me see now. My last lesson. So go over it there, sir. Take your time. Take your time.
All right, no problem, no problem. Remember, it's important, students, that you speak to me and speak honestly. Because when you leave the class and you don't get your stuff, some of you don't have any help at home. All right? Let's go. So the question is 3 square times 3 to the 6 all over 9 square. And we are asked to use indices to evaluate the stuff. So the question would say evaluate. And we have to go ahead and do the evaluation of it. Watch me. The first thing I recognize here is I recall that a to the m times a to the n is equals to a to the m plus n.
So when
I multiply, go ahead.
When the base are the same, you just add them.
No, say it a different way. When multiplying.
When multiplying.
And the
base are the same.
Yeah, you do what?
Yeah,
add indices or power exponent. Press pause. Why I stopped you see is that it's not just when the bases are the same, because the bases could be the same when I'm dividing also. You follow me?
I follow.
Good. So you have to say when multiplying.
Okay.
And for those of you who are coming up for the first time, I sent something out to the group the last time. Somebody from the class can just attach that to the chat now for me, please, along with the course outline, so that those who didn't get it the first time could just have a copy of the course outline. And because I love to have, I gave you the course outline on day 1. So I don't want anybody to do my appraisal and say I did not provide a course outline. What's saying? Do me a favor, somebody, anybody, just post it for me, please, because I know you guys downloaded it. The course outline, and if you could send the rules that I gave for indices as well, so that those who are here for the first time can have access to it, I would greatly appreciate it. Right. So I appreciate it. Thanks, man. Thanks much. So what is going to happen is, you notice I gave you the rules, as it is just now, and I also gave you the narrative, because it is very important that you understand the narrative. And so as to get you guys, even though I spent time going through the 9 properties, when I'm doing these questions, I am definitely going to write to know my recall, because I want you to get it. So one of the rules says, once I'm multiplying and the bases are the same, I'm going to be adding my powers. I'm going to be adding my indices. I'm going to be adding my exponents. Then sir, we can say 3 times, because power is synonymous with indices, which is synonymous to exponent. Indices is plural, index is singular. So if I'm speaking about one of them, it's index. But if I'm speaking about more than one, it's going to be indices. All right? So I would have worked out or simplified my numerator. Now, based on how we mark exam papers, once you put that rule there now, and you can recognize, say, 3 squared times 3 to the 6th power is going to be 3 to the 8th power. You get a mark. because you're applying the laws. So you get a mark for doing that. Easy mark you get. And then no, remember, the law says Oshin asks a question. No? Yes, Oshin asked a question last time. Sir, do they have to be the same thing to use the laws? Yeah, man. What if they were different? She asked. I said, nope. They all got to be the same something. There is only one law that says that when this is different, you can work it. But when it is different, something has to be the same. The powers must be the same. So if I say a to the m multiplied by b to the m, both powers are the same in m, so I can multiply a and b and put back the power m. So if I have 2 raised to the third power times 3 raised to the third power, I can multiply the 2 by the 3 and raise it to the same third power and get my answer. All right? So you have to know the laws. Remember, you can't study 8 of them and say, I don't like one of them, because I can give you a question with all 5 laws in there, and you don't know which law is going to come. All right, let's go. So the 9 can be broken up into 3 squares. You see that square up there in blue circle? The blue circle squares are connected, and the 3 squares is a 9 that I did over. So watch what I'm doing right here. So now I'm saying here, so I'm going to have 3 to the 8. Recall. A to the m raised to the n power is going to be a to the mn. Once I have my base and an index, and I'm raising it to another index or power, I'm going to be multiplying my indices. So the m is going to be multiplied by the n. So I'm going to multiply m by n. All right? Hold on 1 minute.
It's 3 to the 4th.
Yeah.
All right. Now, so therefore, under here now, I'm going to have
3 to the
2
4th.
times 2 is 4. 3 to the 4th power. Very nice. But guess what? I have yet another recall for you.
So
another recall says a to the m divided by a to the n is going to be equal to a to the m minus n.
So hold on this, rest. Hold on this. So how you get that 3 square under here? So
which 3 square?
Under 3 8.
Right here, sir?
Yeah.
That's the 9.
That's the 9.
Oh, that on 9.
3 squared is 9. When you square 3 is 9, you get 3 times 3 is 9. So you just broke it down.
3 times 3, so that 3. So that would be 3 raised to the second power, sir.
Right.
Which is the same as 3 times 3.
It is 3 raised to the second power.
Remember, 3 squared is you multiplying the number by itself time.
But 3 times 2 is 6.
No, you multiply the number by itself.
It's
to the power. 3 times 2.
Huh?
It's to the power, not times. Right. It's to itself. So you're times in it 2 times. So it's 3 times 3. If you had 3 to the third power up there, it would be 3 times 3 times 3.
If it was 2 squared, Carter, it would be 2 times 2. 1 square, 1 times 1. You're multiplying the number by itself based on the
power that is
power.
there.
Oh, okay.
If it's the 5, you're going to multiply the 3 by itself 5 times. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3.
Oh, crud. Yes.
Right.
All right. So let me pause and say something here. This is what a class is supposed to be. Somebody don't understand something, the teacher don't have to always talk. Can you notice what I did? I shut up. Because in you with the class, Diana and Talia, the D's. when I pause and I hear you guys explaining it, it says to me that I know you guys are understanding. And I want the others of you in class, take the opportunity. I will pause because this tells me that you're understanding. And when a student can help another student in class, the student understands it better sometimes, because sometimes the teacher may be talking, a little bit too highfalutin, and when they can bring it down to their level. So that's very nice. Very, very good. CC, you understand it now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't
Good job.
never get how you get that, sir. Okay.
And that's fine. So the final part now is to say that
You were explaining the recall of the AM divided by A to the N.
right. So when the A to the M, when I'm dividing and the bases are the same, I am going to subtract the numerator power. It's the numerator power minus the denominator power. So it's going to be M minus N. So now I'm going to have 3, 8 minus 4, which is equal to 3 to the
4th power.
And that is your answer, 3 to the 4th power. Follow me so far?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. There are 41 of you now in class. There are 41 of you in class.
3 to the 4th. It doesn't stop right there. You have to do the rule.
Sir, I'm not getting the final answer.
It's stop, it's 3 to the 4 because there's nothing else to break it down. We have to break it down too. That is where
so
it ends.
it ends there. Tiffany, what do you mean that you're not getting any? Say it again, Tiffany.
All right. So let me get it. So for the final answer, is it that you times the 2 by the 2 at the top to get the 4, and then you take away the 4 from the 8?
Yes, ma'am.
Which was originally there?
Yeah, but I'm showing the rule why I multiply the 2 by the 2. So anything, if I have A to the M raised to the nth power, is going to be equal to A to the M times N. So this is 3 to the 2nd power raised to the 2nd power is going to be equal to 3 to the 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So we have 3 to the 4th power. And then now I have 3 to the 8th power divided by 3 to the 4th power. Because I'm dividing and the bases are the same, 3 and 3, I'm going to subtract. It's going to be the numerator power minus the denominator power. So it's going to be 8 minus 4. And that gives me 4. So I have 3 to the 4th. So some students will say, sir, well, you can work out 3 to the 4th, sir, and get an answer. It's because the question, generally, you leave your answer in the form that the question was given, unless otherwise told. You know how the question was given was in an index form? You see that?
Yes, sir.
Good. So
Yes,
that's why I'm leaving my answer as an index. So if you went ahead and said, sir, 3 to the 4th is 81, you know, you're not wrong, but yeah, it's like me asking you for oxtail and you're bright enough to cook turkey and you can give me. You may fix it up nice enough. I may put the same broad beans with it and it tastes good. But I'm not that order. I want oxtail. You may get an A for cooking turkey neck. But would you get an A for cooking oxtail? No, because it wasn't oxtail that you cooked. You follow what I'm saying? Sure. Who may I talk to?
Yes, sir.
Or a cook and they can't cook, so they can't understand that example. Which one?
No, I wait for the person who ask the question to answer so them understand.
Okay,
already
all
get
right.
it.
All right, good job. All right, let's move on. Numero dos. So the second question, I'm going to ask you to read the second question for me so I can write it.
2 to the 4th divided by 2 squared times 4 to the 3.
All right, this thing is it's not responding fast enough. Something is not right to the system tonight, guys. I hope it don't start acting up on me, Sure. All right, let's go. All right, so based on the questions that were asked of me just now, I'm gonna ask you for about 2 minutes. You're not going to blink. You're just going to look at the stuff. Listen to me while I write. Look at it. If you have a question, write the question down. Jot it down somewhere on a book, on a paper, or in a book. When I'm finished, you ask me the question. But I want you to see this. Don't blink. So the question says to me, evaluate. Question says to me, evaluate. And I'm looking at the question and I recognize that there's indices there. What I can do in the first instance in this one, I'm going to rearrange. Matter of fact, let me not even say rearrange. I'm going to recall. I'm going to recall that 4 is the same thing as what?
2 squared.
2 squares. Very good. Excellent. 4 is the same thing as 2 squared. Then, sir, why should you use 2? Because you see, you have a hint. You have a hint, Look in the numerator. What's the base in the numerator?
2.
And what's the base on this side of here, so?
2.
2, yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Yeah.
2, sir.
Very good. 2 squares. Let's go. So look at what I'm going to do now. I'm going to say 2 to the 4th. Yeah, man, I know say you want to start act up on me, but I'm going to come against your acting up tonight. All right, guys. My tablet is acting up. All right. Times 2 to the 2nd power. Watch me. Watch me. This cube is this cube, and this 4 is this 2 squares. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
Good. Recall a to the m raised to the nth power is equal to a to the mn. So what I'm going to have now is 2 to the 4th all over 2 square times 2 to the what? Huh?
2 to the 6.
You said 5th or 6th?
6, sir.
6.
All right, good. Good. 2 to the 6th. And then now I'm going to ask you to recall again that a to the m multiplied by a to the n is going to be equal to a to the m n. That's how it go?
Yes, sir.
So when I'm multiplying and the bases are the same, I'm adding my powers. True or false?
True is m plus n, sir.
Hold
M
on.
plus N.
Hold on 1 minute. Yeah, hold on 1 minute, please. Sorry about that, guys. Oh. So I need to ask you, so a to the m times a to the n is equal to a to the m times n, right?
No, sir.
Okay. So why not take so long to tell me?
Sure, Uncle, before you run off.
Where did I tell you?
Oh, you didn't tell me, but through me run off.
Yes,
on,
sir,
yeah.
you run off.
Okay. Because I put it there because I want to make sure say you guys understand what you're doing. Oh Lord. 1 minute. All right. So yes, I'm happy that you guys recognize that I was trying to trick you, but it never worked. So it's going to be a to the m plus n. So students, please, the law says when I am multiplying and the bases are the same, I am adding my powers, not multiplying. The multiplication one goes to the law that is, the record that is up front. That's recall 1, that's recall 2, this is recall 3. You only multiply the powers if it is that you have a base raised to a power that in turn is being raised to another power. All right, please remember that always. So what I'm going to have now is 2 to the 4th all over 2 to the 2nd power plus the 6th power. And that works out to be 2 to the 4th over 2 to the?
Over 2 to the 8.
2 to the 8. All right. And
When
then now
dividing now.
right, there's another recall. Very good. Recall is
that when dividing and the bases are the same, you subtract the denominator from the numerator.
excellent.
Subtract the
So this is 2 to the 4 minus 8. How much that work out to be?
Negative 2 to the negative 4.
All right. Now I'm going to tell you a little secret. I'm going to do this and I'm going to call this an answer. Anybody put that as an answer?
But it can't be the answer because there's another rule that says when there is a to the negative m, then 1, it equals to 1 over a to the m.
It becomes a positive. You have to turn it to a positive.
Excellent. And I'm going to use this opportunity. You know why I have a positive attitude in life? Somebody can have a nasty attitude with me and I say, you know what? I'm going to look at the positive inside of them. I may still think that you have a nasty attitude, you know, but I'm going to look at the positive inside of you. I say, you know what? At least you're coming to school for change those ways. It's just like the mathematics. There's nothing negative about math. So we never normally write our final answer as a negative index. So whenever you see a final answer in mathematics, it is never normally, I'm talking about indices that is, because you can have other negative answers, you know, like when we're doing deceleration in Foundation 3, deceleration is going to be negative because you have to put a negative sign to show that you are decelerating. But once you're talking about indices, we don't need no negative answer. We are positive people and we think positive things. So therefore, I put that circle around there now because I want you to recognize now that I'm going to recall number 5 to say a to the negative n is equal to 1 over a to the positive m. So my final answer is going to be 1 over 2 to the 4th power.
Positive 4.
Yeah, man. And that now becomes my answer. That now becomes my answer. All right? Very, 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 very important. That becomes my answer. So you have to make sure that you get what it is that we're talking about right there. It's very important that you get what you're talking about. All right, let me pause. I'm gonna pause a minute. Are there any questions? Do you have any questions of me? Is there something that you're seeing that you're uncomfortable with? Something that you need greater clarity on?
Sir, how did we end up with the one?
All right, hold on, my love. Hold on. Battery dying. I need to sort it out quickly. Let me do it quickly and then I'll come back to you.
Sir, you can scroll back up to the top, please.
Sure. No, I can't do anything yet. My battery's going. Let me do the battery first. Oh, come on, battery. Oh, Lord.
The person was asking, I think when you change the negative to a positive, in order to get it as a fraction, you put it over one. So the number would be one at the top when you convert it from a negative to a positive.
So remember when Sir was talking about the rules, if you look back on rule number 3, you'll realize that that answer would be finite because rule number 3 shows that when A is raised to a negative index, then the answer must be equal to 1 over A plus the index. So you change the index basically to a positive number. So if you look at that rule, then you'll understand it. So it basically does what he called, what the R word when say reciprocates.
And this about the zero again. If you zero by what?
Anything
base
raised to the
equals
power of
0
0
is
equals
1.
1. Anything raised to the power of 1 remains the same. So just try to remember, so anytime you come to an answer and it is negative, you have to further convert it using this method. And that is putting 1 over it and changing the index to a positive.
Excuse me, guys. Recall number 1, it has a name? Like how recall number 2 would be subtracting indices, something like that.
Number 1, what is that? A to the, oh, that one is, let me tell you which one. Number 4, when you have a base raised to an index, which is in turn raised to another index, you multiply both index or indices.
Indices.
You can repeat that?
When you have it's number 4, you have the rules.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
When
number
you
4.
is based on index that one?
Yes, when it's more than one of them that says that. When you have a base raised by an index, which is in turn raised by another index, meaning that the first index is in a bracket and the other one is outside, that you multiply both the indices.
Okay.
Those the rules you really have to familiarize
My
yourself
number,
with that. Then you should
why my number 4 look different from my number 4, the one that I have is the one with brackets.
It is in bracket A to the M in bracket raised to N equals.
Anita, what happened there? The 4 and the
Oh man.
no,
no.
Anita, that 4 and 2.
Yeah, the 4
Well,
equals 2
broken down.
square.
Right. It was just showing that it can be broken down.
Oh. All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, that one, sure.
Yeah, the first one.
Oh, that not really that wasn't a verse, it's just
I
showing
think it did have a
that it
name.
should convert it to an index basically because they evaluating indexes are indices. So whenever it is like evaluating and you get it in that form, you convert it to index. Sorry, it's at the same thing. Just like what you did with the first example with the 9, where you converted it to 3 squared, right?
We must always do it like that.
Once it is that it can
be
converted to.
Thank you.
This is a proud moment. I'm sitting back and I'm listening, and I'm listening to the conversations, and it really sounds good. This for me is what university classes is all about. People come to class ready and on learning. Let me just ask one question before I continue. Has anyone gone on to the YouTube channel to to look at any of the pre-calculus classes?
Sir, I don't know how to go on it today. Go and
Yes,
show it back.
no. Yes, sir.
Sir, I did my own Googling. I went on YouTube and did my own
But
thing.
Okay.
Sir, what's the username? Your name?
But
No, somebody just drop the link in the YouTube link in the chat, please. CC, you're saying something.
I just put it in the WhatsApp group, please. Thanks.
I try remember me normally get the notification the mail. If me see you post our class since the last class.
No. I've not. To be honest, as I said before, my focus is just to get the markings out.
Yeah,
So yeah, but if not, though, I can get it to you guys. Not an issue. All right. So it's a good look. I mean, it's really a good look. I am very pleased with the conversations coming out of this session. For those of you who, for 1 minute, guys.
Hi, Diana. Is that you?
I
Good
win
to
some.
see you.
Yes, win some. I heard your the other day, but I was wondering. I went and I looked and I saw that was, but you were there talking to the teacher, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, good to see you. I'm not sure I'm going to be in this class, but me early up from now.
You mean you're here?
But I would have foolish,
No, when sir tell we result, then we will decide.
Winsome,
Winsome,
you're here.
We can't manage two of
Tell
them
her now,
all.
condition your mind, so you have to get in at this. By the hook or by the crook.
Nothing beat a trial, but I feel like if you have done it and you haven't passed it, you're here now because you're now familiar with it. So
Me not think me can run with 2 buttons.
what else is it that what else you have to do?
To do the 3 and this. Me not think me
But
can manage
remember that you won't be doing it in the same semester. You know, FCM3 isn't offered this semester, you know. So even if it is that you don't feel it, you cannot do it this semester. If you don't pass it, you can't do it this semester. So you might as well do it pre-cal once it is that you would have gotten the passes in the 1 and 2. Then you can sit it. That's what sir was saying.
Oh, it's not offered, it's only in the summer.
No, it's not only in this. Well, I think he said that FCM3 is more than likely in the summer, yeah.
Yes, it's only in the summer.
All right, then me die for stay.
Yes, Winsome.
Okay, then.
All right. Thanks, guys. All right. Thank you, Kerry. I see the link to the YouTube channel. Very good. All right. Do me a favor. I'm gonna give you not give you, sorry. I'm gonna ask you to read me the third question, and I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. I must step away for about 2 minutes, so you can work it in the meantime. So when I come back, you can just read off the answer for me. What's the third question, please, from the worksheet I gave you?
X to the 4 in bracket raised to the power of 5 times x raised to minus a half.
Hey. All right. On the mark, get set, go. I'm gonna take a 2 minutes. Coming back. All right. Was anybody able to get the solution for this question?
Sir, make it something, but we don't know for the solution.
I sir, me try.
All right.
The fraction they have me away.
Try one thing, you know, sir.
Because
All right.
it has shown me like a two different rule we're gonna use, you know, that confused me, you know.
You go
Because
put one over the fraction. That's all.
Sir, it me do it the way that
but remember, so the first
take
rule
time to
applies
next
nonetheless, because it say when you have a base raised by an index which is in turn raised by another, you multiply both indices. And
That
if you
part
look
I'm
at
sure
x,
is correct, but
right, so that'll be x 4 times 5, which will be x to the 20th power. And then now the other side now is where the other rule would have come in. But me don't know how to move from the part
Right,
that's
the one with the negatives.
All right. Okay, I hear
middle.
those. I hear those.
Open bracket.
Anybody got a final answer? Let me just check a final answer. What you got for the final answer?
All right, my final
ahead,
answer,
sir.
I'm getting a sir x to 39 over 1. That makes sense.
Sir, we have 39 over 2.
me get
39
x
over
to
2,
the
sorry, 39 over 2.
Oh, I must
39 over 2? Okay.
39.
Because
Don't worry,
190
Me get x to the 20th over 2.
get x.
Sir,
X to 19 over 2.
I got x raised to the 18 power, sir.
Right, because you get x to the 18, so because x to the negative 1 over 2, me don't know if I did 2 don't mess with negative. No. So the 1 over 2, you know, remember we get one fraction in the previous one where it was x to the negative 4 and it did convert to 1 over 4, something like so.
So that would have now become x to the first, the positive x to the first power over 2.
Get x to the 19, sirs.
Apply.
With x square. That's all. Something like so.
Sir, apply rule.
That'll be it.
Incidentally, can I?
Help,
Yes, please.
sir,
Go ahead.
help.
No, there's no help because out of all of the commotion just now, I actually heard one of the correct answers. Well, the correct answer in the commotion, but I won't tell you who got the correct answer though.
Well,
so we can work it out now, sir, and see where
Yeah, man. But guess what though?
Feel like we're so dumb again, sir.
But guess what? The thing about it is, the only ones that are really talking in class are the ones that, well, that's not a fair statement because I know, oh goodness, Diana is very involved. Felicia is also involved, but there are some names on here, so it's like Funo, mute but now work. Miss Bahiri, Tiana.
Oh, the unmute button, sir, Kaya.
Yeah. It's all the
Sir,
one,
I
Shannon?
spoke, I saw I got I got x to the 19.5 power.
Oh, you said it x to the 19.5 power. All right,
Yeah.
my friend. You're good, man. Forgive a teacher. You see anybody say Shannon coming in class? Just tell her hello for me, please, here. Because it's like she keep keeping malice with her teacher and she not talking to me in class. Good night,
sir. I'm here.
Me no want you good night. Keep it. Keep it good night.
I'm here.
All right. Vanessa, let me hear how you sound, please, Vanessa. Because you don't talk in my class when you come in.
Lauren, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. I'm there here. Try to go the answer.
Yeah, but look how you so nice. You know want to talk in a class. You must talk in a class, man. Lindo, your turn. Lindo? Vanessa. Oh, this is Venice. Oh, cockroach. I was calling you Vanessa Lawrence. Forgive me, Vanessa. I mean, Lawrence. You're Venice, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I looked at Vanessa below your name and called you. Vanessa, Linda, can you unmute for me, please? Cherise. Sergio. You see, if you don't unmute, you know, come back to my class, you know. Because you're not supposed to log into my class and don't participate.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Are you the boss? You good?
Yeah, man, sir.
Okay. CC, you can tell a friend must wake up for me, please, because every day I come to class, I come sleep in a man class.
Oh, Roger.
Him same one.
I'm not sleep, sir. I'm there, man, sir. You got bad people, sir.
But no, you say bad or mad, because both of them work for me, you know.
Both of them will go.
Both are applicable, sir.
Both are applicable. Kevin, I don't know how your voice sound. No, you not talk to teacher in a class, Kevin. Sir Dennis. Like Sir Dennis want to get dropped too.
Terminal line up, but this is so far, you're the first mathematician or
Yes,
math teacher
yes,
that
sir.
come
Just
across
because I'm working,
from
sir.
whether
Okay, all right.
primary school, high school, any school at all. So you're the first mathematician way. You seem different. You're not really conceited and hard. The humanitarian aspect of you is still there.
I meet him in person.
That makes it easy for us to grasp the subject. When you teach, sir, as we tell you, we just get it. If we not get it, and I no fault of yours, to be honest.
All right. Easy. Big up yourself.
I feel blame a teacher.
Thing there. Winnie, tell him say me good no man. Winnie, talk to him, Winnie, for me, please.
Look here, when I leave my teacher alone, please.
Thanks here, Winnie. Winnie, my friend. Me see Winnie did a day. All right, let's go. All right, Kevin. Remember we need to talk, but I want you to pay attention, guys. What is important?
Yes, sir.
Is that you notice I just stop the class just to make sure that you guys are participating and understanding what is happening. I don't. If this run off and leave you, you're going to be in problems, and I don't want you to be in problems. All right, so let us go. Congratulations. I heard the answer more than once. And
Sir,
it's very
the answer, no, sir. My anxiety I killed me, sir.
And I may say.
No, I tell you no.
No, sir, work the problem first.
Let me work the problem first. It may not pay them the mind. Why Ramsey show off the man? Jesus, Ramsey, the show off so. But anyhow, let's go. So I'm gonna recall. A to the m raised to the nth power is equal to a to the mn. So therefore, this is going to be x to the how much in?
20.
20.
And that is going to be times multiplied by x to the negative a half. Are the bases the same?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So we're going to recall, so many times I'm writing it, when I can't leave class tonight and don't remember it, a to the m times a to the n is going to be equal to a to the m. Is it multiply or plus?
Plus.
Plus n. So therefore, we have x to the 20 minus a half. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Right, because I'm adding a negative a half. So which is going to be equal to x to the 19 and a half. Or you can have x to the 38 over, no, 39 over 2.
39 over 2.
Yeah, 39 over 2.
Yes, sir.
Right in front of my sir.
All right.
Yes, please.
Sir.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
So
understand.
I,
And 19 and a half, me get. Me never put it up.
Yeah, 19 and a half or 38 over 2.
39 over, yeah. Cool.
All right, 39 over 2, yeah. Shan, Bailey, you're saying something, lovely. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So sir, so I have the 39 over 2, but I didn't work it the way that you did.
Oh, you work it, Shan?
Well, I know that the 2 times 20.
2 times, we get 2 times 20 minutes.
Sir, somebody I know.
Jesus Christ.
I mean 2 times, so I'm interested
Cross
to find out.
multiply.
Multiply what?
Sir, the 20 right there.
Uh-huh.
And the 2 that is right there. The half. Yes, I go 220. You have 40 minus 1.
That is illegal. When the popo steal, the popo will say turn around and put on a silver bangle on you, and then going to lock you up.
Sir?
Shan.
Yes, sir.
I come in. Mission.
Yes,
listen,
sir.
I'm going to charge you. I'm going to charge you $1,000 for way just a while ago. All right, watch me, guys, watch me. I want you to see what I'm doing. Tiana, go ahead, please.
Sir, I was asking if it's wrong because I leave it at 19.5 and I didn't keep it as a fraction. I just did the 0.5. Also,
That's fine. 19.5 is fine.
huh?
You're correct. You get full marks.
Also, I did 20 plus negative 0.5.
Uh-huh. No, that's fine. Same difference, my love. You're good, man.
Okay.
No, I don't like how that color look. Nope, 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 nope. What's your this thing not responding to me tonight at all?
Sir, I just want to know how they get the 19. Is it 20 minus 1?
No, man, I'm doing it, man,
Yeah.
because I'm doing it. So it is going to be 20 over 1 minus 1 over 2. What's the LCM?
2.
2.
1 into 2 goes?
2.
2 times. 2 times
1
20.
time.
40
40.
minus
2 into 2.
1
1
time.
time
1 times minus 1.
1.
1.
1.
40.
To 0.
40
So that's where you
minus 1.
get a 39.
39.
Over 2. What that matter, sir?
All right. Now, Miss Bailey just said me a while ago, she multiply the 20 by the 2.
Sir, that mean what you do?
Hello. Tell me what you mean and don't tell me foolishness, miss. Sure.
Yes, sir, that me attack. Sorry.
So what Bailey wants to tell you guys is what I just wrote a while ago in pink. That's how you do it. Right? So you're not really multiplying that by 2, but that's how you'll do it. Fair enough?
Yes, sir.
All right, good job. You guys are doing very well. And if it means that it's only these questions I'll over in class, I'm fine by it. I will send you additional questions. I just want to make sure that you're really understanding what is happening. Matter of fact, I think I have other questions I can give to you so you can have for the weekend. What is number 4, please?
So the square root of 3. Square root of 3. So I put it on the little curve. You know, I put the 3 over the little curve over there. So
The third root.
The third root.
The third root.
The third root, and then you have a raised to the 4th. And beside it, you have b raised to the 5th. Right beside it, right? Times b over a raised to 1 over 3. Put the raise up at the top above the b. So b raised to 1 over 3 over a. That is how it is.
That's everybody agrees that how the question look?
Yes, sir.
Tiana, did I take your question? Go ahead, Tiana.
Sorry, I should raise it down.
Okay. Is Ugi this question number 4? Me to get this question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You want to stress way out, sir, so you just dash it out without warning.
I think I really I think I'm a really nice person. I don't think I'll give you guys this question. So
I think you just share it by default, but you really all right, there's some stuck. So
all right then, come. We're gonna do a little 1, 2, right? Yes or no? So the cube root, I hear the third root, but we can call it the cube root. All right. So I'm listening keenly, because I want you guys to get the jargon, and I want you guys to understand. Remember, indices is on your mid-semester exam. You see, once you get a good grade on your mid-semester exam, you can't fail the course. All right? So let's go.
is it 50-50, sir?
No, 60-40.
Okay.
So let's go. The cube root of a to the 4th, b to the 5th, times B to the 1/3 over A. Not a problem. Let us work it. Now, I am going to do a recall. and I want one on the sing and call me recall, you see?
Mr. Recall in here front of it.
But again, I'm going to do a recall. And the recalls are very important because when I do the recalls are really to help you understand these
sir.
laws. All right. So I'm recalling. What do I recall? The nth root of A
A
is
to the
going to be
M.
A to the
M.
No, look, the nth root of A.
Oh, it's number 6.
Yeah, A to the 1 over N, don't?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
And I also want to recall the nth root of A to the M is going to be equals to A to the M over N. Recognizing that what is in the sleeve of the square root sign always forms in the denominator. What is in the sleeve of the square root sign always goes in the denominator. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Check
Watch me now.
the A to the nth root one.
This one, the bottom one here?
Yeah, it's not M over N you have there.
Yes, M over N. It don't look like M?
The nth root? I'm seeing.
Yeah, Diana, it works out to be A to the M over N. It was just showing you the process of the steps to get to the A.
Am I right? Wonderful enough. So,
Oh yeah, I'm seeing the entire thing now.
Right.
Good,
Remember, the end
good.
result
Sir,
is the
can
A
you
to the M over N.
repeat your statement, sir? You said that
All right,
what
so
is in the sleeve of the square always becomes what?
always ends up in the denominator. And whatsoever power is raised under the square root sign will always be in the numerator. See that this is A to the first, because we know A to the first is A. See, A to the first, let me put this in a different color to show you. A to the first, the one here, is in the numerator. A raised to the M power, see, the M is in the numerator. So I'm showing you the little tricks and the trades of the game. So at least you know exactly what is happening. And you can't go wrong. All right? Now watch what I said, and I'm looking particularly, at the second question. I'm looking particularly at the second question. The nth root of A to the M. The nth root of A to the M. The nth root of A to the M. It's going to be equals to A to the M over N. All right. Watch me. So therefore, I'm now going to have A to the 4 over 3, B to the 5 over 3. Talk truth.
Oh.
All right. I'm going to erase
Sir,
this.
so you're putting all of them.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. I put all of them up, but I don't want to miss a step. So I'm going to write an extra step. A to the 4th, B to the 5th, and all of that is being raised to 1/3.
Sir, I put them separate.
Yeah. So now it's going to come A to the 4 over 3, B to the 5 over 3. All right. So that's what that one is.
Okay.
But if you do that and get the, I erased what I had before because I wanted to write that middle term. I'm showing you that I have whatever is in the sleeve is going to be raised with 1 over that. Was it Diana or was it Dahlia was saying something, explaining something to somebody and was saying, what a word again? Reciprocal. It is a reciprocal. We're going to reciprocate it. All right? Now, watch me. All of that, A to the 4 over 3, B to the 5 over 3 is now going to be multiplied by B to the 1 over 3. Watch me. Over A. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
A is being raised to what power?
3.
The A in the denominator here is being raised to what power?
The first power.
Thank you very much, OJ. It's been raised to the first power. Remember the law says, you know, A to the first power is A.
Yeah.
All right? So it's raised to the first power. Now, story time. Recall. One over A to the M is equals to A to the negative M. You have that law. Look to see if you have that law on the paper. I may have used N, 1 over A to the N equals A to the negative N, but it's the same difference. Look to see if you have that law on your paper.
Sir, it's not on the paper like that, but it's in the reverse.
Yes, sir.
It's in the reverse. It's there though, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. So what I like when you said the term reverse, because what it means is that I can use a law vice versa. One way, and I can use it another way to suit my sorrows. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me.
Watch, what go on?
I this go on what I go on, you know. A to the 4 over 3. B to the 5 over 3. Times B to the 1 over 3. Rockstone, but that's not B, that's A. B to the 1 over 3 times A to the negative 1. Tell me that you see that, or tell me that you don't see it.
Sir, but I need some practice with that one.
Yeah.
Remember the A to the positive 1 is in the denominator, don't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And when I carry it into the numerator, like the recall. See the recall?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It becomes negative. So the recall says when the power in the denominator is positive, when I flip it to the numerator, reciprocate it, it becomes negative. And similarly, as somebody says, sir, it don't really reach that way there now. Similarly, when I have A to the negative M, is going to be equals to 1 over A to the positive M. That's why them say, sir, it is a reverse. It goes, remember, you know, an equal sign means that I can read from left to right or from right to left.
Right.
Sir, you know what I noticed too, sir? It was being divided, right? It was in the division sign, and when you have when you're dividing,
it is now being what?
You're minus. So
and it is now being what?
It is now
What
being
does it mean now?
multiplied.
Very good. Excellent. Excellent, Dalia. Yes, man. Yes, man. Same as so. Now, we're getting, so what it is that I've done is to rewrite my question in such a way, so boy, you know, so this kind of look seamless. So watch this now. This is going to be, I'm going to rearrange just for I want to be nice. A-R-R-A-N. I'm going to rearrange to give me, you know, I'm going to put all the A's
like
together.
a group at the term.
Yeah. A to the 4 over 3, and then I'm going to put the A to the negative 1. And then I'm going to put times B to the 1 over 3 and B to the 5 over 3. Does that make sense? Everybody see that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
So
sir.
yeah. Now put the two, the black and knees them together and the Chinese man them together. No. I am going to recall. A to the M times A to the N is equals to A to the what?
M plus N.
M plus N. So now this becomes A to the 4/3 minus 1. B to the 1/3 plus 5/3. And then now is what we're going to do, the side work. 4 over 3 minus 1 over 1. What's the LCM?
1.
Really?
3. LCM for the 1, sir.
3 into 3 goes?
1 time.
And 1 times 4 is?
4.
1 into 3 goes?
3 times.
And 3 times negative 1 is?
3. Negative 3.
4 minus 3 is?
1.
1.
So we have 1/3, don't?
Yes, sir.
So this becomes A. Oh, come on. No. that becomes A to the 1/3. And then let me work the other one now. So this is side work A. What is wrong with this thing? This thing is messing up tonight. I'm not sure.
Sir, I have a question.
Go ahead.
You can tell me why you have the minus for the A and the plus over the B side?
And they have -1. The A raised to -1.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
okay. I get you.
Yeah, thank you very much. The A is being raised to -1. All right, so the side work for that one now is going to be 1/3 plus 5/3. LCM is?
3.
3.
3 to 3.
1 time.
1 times 1.
1.
1.
3 to 3 is 1. 1 times 5.
5.
5.
5 plus 1.
6.
6/3.
2.
2.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be.
So that way 1 squared, no 1 squared, 1 times 5. Leave it at 2, that can't go no further.
Then, sir, I really swim. You send me out for go swim.
How truth?
Me
You
like
better have,
this.
you better have your
Give me
lifeguard.
some chance. Make I take it down there, sir. Because I have to go try it some more and get my.
You might forgot send me the workout, yeah. Where I go.
I'm gonna send this to you.
I can send it to the group. I've been recording it.
Come on, sir. When you post it up on YouTube there, sir.
Hold on, one minute.
Send this workout, yeah.
Sir, just send me an email like you use.
Exactly.
Oh, my paper for mark. You upload them.
I have to send it now. They don't know take it down so far out.
So I have 165 subscribers. And how much money you make off of YouTube?
I don't make nothing off of YouTube.
None.
and I don't even intend. I don't even know how to do it. I have not. YouTube can't send me no money because I don't pass on no account to YouTube.
Oh, you know money?
This really?
Say
No,
the monetized.
I don't know how to do that.
Say you need more subscribers.
Oh?
You have enough money. All right, give me your account, maybe run it, sir. Rich by a morning.
Can somebody send back the WhatsApp link to the group? Somebody has been asking to be added to the group.
The WhatsApp link there, sir.
I am not
they probably
able
just
to
joining.
access it from the link. So I asked if somebody who is admin could just add my number. I'm trying to access it from the link and it's not going through. Thank you.
I'm not sure why, but you can add on my phone. Somebody add this. Dali, I'm make you admin too. But me not think I put the link.
Me not add people number to my phone, sir. All them have to do I download the app on them. Or then device, WhatsApp app, and they can add it.
My WhatsApp
She's
is on my
having a challenge. That's what she's saying. She's not being able to connect via the link. So she just wants somebody to add her number.
Oh yes, Carter, no worries, love. I'm gonna share the barcode and you can just scan it. No worries, the link don't have to work. I got you. More than one way to skin a cat.
All right. So,
Excuse me, sir.
yes, please.
Sir, could you explain side work B again, please? Because
Side work B?
Mm-hmm.
No problem. How much you can pay me?
Because sir, if I'm doing the lowest
No. Me never ask it. If you do not, me ask it how much you can pay me. No go around me. All right, no problem. All right, so side work B really is just me asking the question, what is 1/3 plus 5/3? Let me show you a nice way of doing it. You see, when you are adding fractions,
yes, sir.
And oh, cockroach. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. The denominators are the same. You just add the numerators. 1 plus 5 is 5. And 5 divided by, sorry, 1 plus 5 is 6, not 5.
6, 1 plus 6.
1 plus 5 is 6.
Hey, you see the long process of sir put it through just to come back to the same answer?
I don't care. I want you to understand where you're going.
What is
Father?
One, all of this one mark in our exam.
No, man.
One
Don't
mark.
say that.
How much
Oh,
mark
that's
this
a-
in the exam?
No, enough marks, man. Enough marks. But
What you say? Okay, I
First,
just
when the denominators are the same, you just write back the numerators.
Right back the denominator and add the numerators.
Just
Same here,
pause it
so.
for a second, guys. The young lady, the code is in the group. Check it, scan it with your phone and let me know if it works.
My word.
I bet you not understand it now, though. I bet you know.
Yes, sir. Actually, we never remember from primary school, so I saw them something.
All right. So sorry. So when the denominators are the same, you add the numerators.
Add the
Always.
numerators and just put back the denominator.
And so for side work A is cross multiply.
No, you
No,
can't
no.
cross multiply side of them, so they find LCM.
Yes, I'm finding lowest common multiple. Get that part. So how you isn't it 1 times 4?
No.
You get by the 4 and 3 times the -1. You get by the -3. No.
No, hold on. No, hold on. I need to. Let me go back to it. Sorry, a lecturer couldn't find. I was just multitasking. A lecturer couldn't find his class, so I'll just give you information. All right, look, no man. See what I did right here? I have 4/3 minus 1. So -1 is the same thing as -1/1. And then I found the LCM. LCM is 3. 3 into 3 goes 1 time, and 1 times 4 is 4. 1 into 3 goes 3 times. And 3 times -1 is -3. So 4 minus 3 is equals to 1 over the 3. I showed you a shortcut just now for this one, but it's the same thing I do. But what is the LCM? The LCM is 3 because both of them are 3, so the LCM is 3. Watch me. How many times can 3 go into 3?
1 time.
No, 1 time.
Yes,
and
sir.
1 times this one is this one. And 3 into 3 goes 1 time, and 1 time +5 is +5. So 1 plus 5 are 6. 6 over 3, which is the same thing as 2. So we just found the LCM.
Remember, those are the indexes, so you put them back up top by where you get them from.
And sir, scroll up a bit, please.
Oh, look at that here.
Up some more. They have the bracket. Yeah, right here. We don't have the A to the 4 power, and yeah. How you get the fraction outside?
Magic.
Statics there. the cube root, that 3 that he has on the outside of the cube of the root, it's 1/3. It's going to be 1/3.
Oh, because I was
Right.
wondering why you bring it from the B. Okay.
I wonder if sir knows so we have next class. If you feel like I will
Oh, cockroach is true. Matter of
Nice,
fact, the
sir.
next class that is was supposed to be me again. Be the
Sir,
business
the
statistics.
class saying that, sir? Which class that is?
Business statistics, that's all.
I'm gonna drink some tea and go relax myself now. All right, guys. All the best.
Macedonia, remember say Macedonia.
Sir, we're waiting for the grade them, sir.
Leave me alone.
Tomorrow.
No, hold on. Let me just finish Roderick for you, and then I say goodbye. Give me last thing. Roderick, don't say nothing to me. The whole class did not talk to me, and the only thing you have to say to me
Sir,
is
because we can't do that something where you're a teacher, that's why we can't talk about that.
Have a good night, guys. Later.
You too,
Take
sir.
care.
I'm not in a class. I'm going to sir next class. I know.